Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to look at how to run independent sample t-test in SPSS. So quickly, I have a data, but before I go on, a t-test is a statistical test used to compare group means. So we use it to compare group means of two groups, primarily for two groups. Unlike the ANOVA that is also used to compare group means, but then the group means are from 3, 4. Okay, so the t-test primarily focuses on two independent groups. So for the case of this tutorial, under the variable view teaching method, so we are having two teaching methods, the traditional teaching method and the new teaching method, where these teaching methods are being we use this teaching method in teaching mathematics for two groups of students. Okay, so the aim here is to see which of these two teaching methods is more effective. Okay, so under the variable view, we code the traditional teaching method as 1, the new teaching method as 2. All right, so the test score of the students, okay, also obtained, and these are their test scores. So for the first group, those who traditional teaching method we are used on, these are their test scores. So the second group, the new teaching method, these are their test scores. So we want to compare their means to see which of these two teaching method is more effective. So in doing that, we quickly go to analyze. Under analyze, we go to compare means. We go to independent sample t-test. Under test variables, we input the test score. In other grouping, we input the groups, the teaching method. So we define the groups. Remember, 1 was used for the traditional teaching method and 2 was also used for the new teaching method. Okay, so we click continue and OK. So here is the result from SPSS. So this here is our descriptive statistic, but our descriptive statistics. But the importance here is the emphasis is on the independent samples test. Okay, so we have the Levene's test for equality of variance. So the Levene's test checks whether the variance in two groups are equal. Of course, this is one of the assumptions. Okay, so now the p-value here is 0.419, which is greater than 0.05. So this means we fail to reject the null hypothesis of equal variance. So we fail to reject not the null hypothesis. Therefore, we use the row labeled equal variance assumed. All right, so now let's go to the t-test for equality of means. All right, so the t-test here, the t-statistics here is minus 3.319, and the degree of freedom here is 38. Let's go to the p-value. The p-value of 0.002 is less than 0.05. This means that our result is statistically significant. Okay, so now when we go to this mean difference, you would see that we are having minus 9.15000. What this means is that the traditional teaching method group scored on average is 9.15000, lower than that of the new teaching method. So that is what the mean difference is telling us, whereas the p-value here is telling us that there is a significant difference in the mean test scores between the two teaching method. So this is the this other one here, the 95 confidence interval, is telling us that we are 95% confident that the true difference in the means lies between this interval. Okay, so in conclusion, the mean test score for the new teaching method is significantly higher than the mean of the traditional teaching method. And this suggests that the new teaching method may be more effective in improving test scores compared to the traditional method. So this is how we interpret the results for independent sample t-test. Remember, the independent sample t-test is used when we have two independent groups. You can also use it when you have a case scenario of gender, male and female. For example, you want to check whether the test scored by group of students is gender based or whether it's influenced by gender. Okay, so you can use t-test to actually compare their means, giving them a test score and comparing the means of the test score using independent sample t-test. Okay, so there you have it. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up, and do not fail to drop a comment section. Leave a comment in the comment section if you have any observations, or if you have if you want to be cleared on one or two things, and I'll do well to respond to that. Thank you very much. Like and share. Bye.